was a part-time son. I was a part-time brother. I worked into corporate for 10 years. I started as a trainee with Unilever in FMCG. Then I moved to banking. I was in one of the leading bank in India. Then I moved to NBFC, which is one of the big company in the world actually, right? After that, I joined the insurance industry. So I changed 4 different industries. The only reason was I just wanted to make more money. But every time I was changing, I was learning a lot about that field. But after a few months, again, same. There was no money left. Money was never enough because I had responsibilities. So I was the only earning member in the family. My father, my mother, my sister, everybody was dependent on me actually, right? My father was retired 2 years after I started working. I was a robot who was only doing one thing: go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. And still I was broke. Though I was giving my best in my job, but my life was, I was a part-time son, I was a part-time brother, I was a full-time employee. So I had no clue about the world. I was only knowing about my job, nothing else. So my job was the world and nothing else. I had no hobbies left because there was no time for hobbies. My health was not great because there was no time to take care of the health. So it was such a boring me actually, right? Who was only doing job. And only aim was to survive, nothing else. That was me before starting QNet. If I look back 16, 17 years back, so in this journey, I always tell people that it's not important what I got from it. That is okay. I mean, so that's only the money and that's only the success, right? But what I become in the journey is more valuable than what I got actually, right? Because that remains with me. I got to know what are my strengths. I got to know what are my weaknesses. I got to know what I'm good at. I got to know that I can be consistent. I got to know that I can work 24/7. I got to know that I'm passionate. I had no clue about all these things before coming in the business. And most important thing, I learned how to stay at peace even after getting whatever I got in the business actually, right? That is the biggest change, and more wisdom, more mindfulness, and learn to handle different situations and still find out the ways to solve the issues actually, right? So I think these are the big changes, and it just happened at a very subconscious level, because every time I used to get stuck, I used to find out my own ways, because as an entrepreneur we have to do that, right? But eventually that became a nature. In fact, that nature was already there, but there was no launch pad. There was nothing which was making me realize that you can do this, right? But when I saw the opportunity, when I saw it is possible to fulfill those goals which are non-negotiable, I had to keep changing, keep pushing, and take out whatever was there already inside me and realize that, oh, it's like a power which is there inside us, all of us, but we don't even know about it, right? So this business made me realize what is that power which is there inside us, which can help you to achieve anything. My father never owned a car in his life. He only had one scooter for all his life actually. That to be, when I was 7-year-old, he bought it, right? But now they have a driver, they have a car, they have a house to live in, which is I don't know how many times of the house where I grew up in a 500 square feet house. Now my parents live in 40,000 square feet house actually. So a lot of things changed. Financially, obviously, but more than that, emotionally, we are more closer. We understand each other well because we have time to spend with each other actually. We got to know each other well. Because in today's life, when you're working, more than spending time with the family, you're spending outside the house more than you're spending at home actually, right? You don't know each other well. It's just that we are living in the same roof, under the same roof. But this business, first thing which this business gave is a time which we spend together. And when we spend more and more time, we get to know each other well, right? And that gave me a sense of responsibility, and that became a driving force for me. that's spending a lot of time. The communication increased actually, right? Because most of the time in where I'm coming from, there's the lack of expression is always there in the family, right? But this business, these camps, the ISBs and the other leadership camps helped me to communicate and express to my family actually, right? And today I think my family is the biggest priority for me.